It's the 15th of October, just after 10 p.m. The first night of 2 or 3 possibly. I've just had a meal in the pub, as you'll see. Anyway, take a note how calm this night is. Take a note, because you'll not see 2 nights the same. Tomorrow night, Ophelia is going to strike. Wind speeds could be anywhere from 50 to 100 miles an hour, and I'll be there to record it. Camping in the height of the storm. And this is a calm before the storm. Listen how calm that is. There's not a breath of wind, not a breath. It's totally dead calm. I'm actually sweating, totally sweating in this tent. I don't want to wind the take the mesh down yet, because I've got my head torch on and sorting things out, and I don't want all the bugs in. But just listen to that non-existent wind. Prepare for tomorrow night. We'll see you there. 16th of October 2017. Right here about 2 o'clock. Buckbarrow, Lake District, Ophelia. Ex-hurricane, we'll see you there. Camping in an ex-hurricane, Ophelia, 16th of October. On a cliff edge. See you there. The 16th of October 2017, Ophelia Day, ex-hurricane, coming in from the Atlantic, battered island, battering island at this moment. It'll be at its peak about midnight over here. So forecast 60 mile an hour winds, possibly 80 mile an hour, or even higher. Nothing can keep a good wild camper down. After the last camp, only the greatest of wild campers are straight back out. It's like falling off your bike, you get back on it. I'm Daveswildcamping, the greatest wild camper on the planet. Don't you forget it.
Here follows a government announcement. The National Emergency Coordination Group has issued the following notices. A red weather alert is in force for the entire country for Monday 16th of October. Hurricane force winds are expected in every county. All schools, colleges and childcare facilities will be closed. People are advised to stay at home. No unnecessary travel or other outdoor activities should be undertaken. People should secure any garden furniture, bins and any other outdoor equipment before the storm hits.
When the world's going crazy over a bit of wind, people do strange things. While most stay at home with their feet up, Daveswildcamping is out bucking the trend on Buckbarrow. Coming up to 6 p.m. 16th of October. I've just thought as well, it would have been my mum's birthday today. She passed away last year. Just after 6 p.m. Just past 7 p.m. Going to get worse before it gets better. That's the way I see it. Ooh. The wind is blowing this way. If it's blowing the other way, I'll be off the cliff. I'm about 4 foot from the edge, from the cliff edge. Buckbarrow. About a 400 foot drop over the edge. And it's all rocks as well. It's just straight down basically. I'm crazy for pitching where I did. I pitched about another 5 or 6 foot. Like inwards, I could have been out the wind properly because the edge of the rock would have shielded the tent a lot. But I've pitched right on the open, right on the edge. I'm fucking idiot. But you know me, no half measures. No half measures. I'm the number one. If you don't get full on battering, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. That's the maximum I've recorded so far is 57. 57 mile an hour, and that's at 7:30. It's getting stronger, it's getting stronger. coming in waves. It's coming in waves. It goes like totally still, and then all of a sudden you'll hear the wind in the distance, and then you'll get whammed, you know, like that. Fucking hell. That was a fucking killer. A killer fucking blow of that. Hell. Can't see me sticking this out tonight. I'm just fucking in a dangerous spot on the edge of here. Like, it's just not fucking sitting well, you know what I mean? This is just getting worse. Like, I knew it's going to peak around about 11, 12 o'clock, I think. Then it's going to die off, but I think it's only about 8 o'clock. It'll be 8 o'clock, so it hasn't even reached its strength yet. And I'm getting some fucking insane gusts here, like. That was the worst one yet. Like, if I recorded 57 earlier, that was definitely over 57. I thought the clump was down there, like, and it's just going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's a bit fucking unnerving because we have pictures as well. And have that come open itself. That was zipped all the way at the top, come open itself. I'll have to tie that up. I kind of have that coming down, like, it weakens the tent structure. See, when that door opens, the whole tent goes slack, weakens the structure of the tent. I'm gonna have to tie that up. I've got everything packed away, right? Just my boots is on. I've got no sleeping bag out, because actually it's quite warm. I reckon these hurricanes, ex-hurricanes, the air's very warm, so that's probably why everybody, I reckon down the south's going to be warm as well, even though they're not getting it. But it is quite warm, believe it or not. So I don't need the sleeping bag out, which is less to put away in emergency. I've got everything else packed away. The only thing out is the mat. This bottle. That's what this one is. So I've got that's 18. Everything's secured and packed. I'm not in a good spot, like I said earlier. I'm on the 50th position on the edge of this hill here. It's a sheer drop going down of 400 foot on rocks. So I'm a bit apprehensive. So I don't want to be fucking around trying to like pick things off the ground and when they're blown away and shit like that. So everything's packed. I'm going to stick it out as long as I can. I don't know if I'm going to be here all night. I'll have to see how the tent holds up. I'm trying to ignore the tent. I'm zipping myself in the bedroom because when I look at the door, it's pulling in that much. It looks like the zip's just going to burst open any minute. So I'm trying to keep my mind off it. So it gives us a bit more bottle to stay. Because if I start thinking about it too much, I'll probably have a so I'm just going to put in. I've got some earplugs on, my baby wipes, toilet wipes in my ear. Because I forgot my earplugs, so that's going to have to drown out the sound. I'm not getting no sleep, but it's just basically just rest. We're waiting out the storm. So I'm just going to see how long it lasts. I'll get back here. What I've done to stop the door coming open at the top, I've actually what the hell? I've actually tied the two zippers together. Kind of safe for this stupid bedroom. I've tied the two zippers together, allowed a little bit of slack, so it gives us a little bit of breathing space there. And the zips can't come any further down, see? Because that's locked there with that one, see? That'll give us, that'll stay like that now. It's the only way to stop them coming down, unless you tie them further up, but that's ideal because if you want them further down, you can just slacken that off. Further down. Because I kind of have that coming down all night, like, but the bottom tied. The little hook. Just hope them guy lines stay like in the ground and the pegs and what have you. And then if it does, we've got half a chance of surviving. Right, we'll get back here. I don't normally zip myself in the bedroom, but a good idea, because earlier when I tried to get out the tent earlier, what happened was I unzipped the bottom of the door and I was crawling out, and the amount of wind outside it was sucking the mat out. It was trying to like suck it out the tent, you know what I mean? I could have lost it easy. So, because I normally just leave the bedroom doors open, see, tie them back for the ventilation, but I'm gonna, like to say, I'm gonna leave them shut because at least the mat's safe. If a tent does come down on top of us, it'll not come out the ground because I've got some really strong pegs in the ground. They're like the big long nails, about 9 inches long and about half a way. I would say about 8mm thick. Big long solid nails, and that's what's keeping the tent into the ground. So even if the poles snap and guy lines shoot out, the tent shouldn't blow away, wouldn't actually blow away, and I'm inside it. I hope it doesn't because there's a cliff over the edge. And I've just got time to work inside the bedroom to get the mat put away. Once I've got the mat rolled up, I can just stuff it in my backpack, and then I can get out the door, and then I'm basically just stuff the tent in the bag, and then get off the hill. That's the plan anyway. Well, I hope it isn't the plan because I hope it doesn't happen like that. But you just never know. You never know. eerie, and very eerie. That much flapping. What I'm hoping is obviously the wind is coming from probably direct west at the moment, but later in the night, a few hours into the night, it's going to start going north, isn't it? Because it's going to turn up to Scotland, see, by early hours in the morning, possibly. So I'm hoping the more north it goes, the more shelter I'll get, because if the wind was turned slightly northwest or whatever, I'll get shelter from the side of this hill, see, and that'll take it directly off the tent. I might be able to get a bit of sleep early hours, but wishful thinking, wishful thinking. It's now 9:05. I think it's going to peak about 11, 12 o'clock. I think then it's going to start dying off after that. So I still think it's going to be an all night, like 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. It'll probably still be quite windy, but it'll be a lot less than what it is. It's a gusts really, because I'm having actual spells where the wind sort of goes right away down to exactly nothing, and then all of a sudden it's back. You know what I mean? Why do I punish my body? Punish my body and mind and soul. Some people are sitting in the house watching television, feet up. Now, I spent my time off work doing this, getting battered. My head is thumping actually. I keep getting hit now and again by the side of the bedroom, and I just give this bit of a headache like that. I'll be happy if I can stick it out, but I don't know, like you say, you don't know what's going to happen, you know what I mean? If anything happens to the tent, if it does come down, I'm going to have to pack away. I cannot stick it out, the situation, the location I'm at. And I couldn't just sit and lie there and wrap myself up. I'm right on the edge of a fucking cliff, you know what I mean? I would definitely have to pack away, yeah. It's a big test for the tent, this a very big test. I've done the best I can putting the guy lines in and getting it as good as I could. It's we'll see what happens. Just after 9:30. All is holding up. A door came down again. String come off when I tied on before. I had to tie it back on again. bad design. But what I've done is working perfect. Tying them two zips together like that. I mean, most people won't have to do that because they're normally out in fine weather, so they probably wouldn't come across that sort of situation. It's never happened to me before, to be honest. I've had the door come open at the bottom loads of times, but never the top coming down like that, not right from the top. Zip up. Zip right up as well. Maybe it's just should incorporate some of the tents where you can actually lock the tops in. You know, like to do with the bottom. There's a tip for helibergs. They would never think that would happen, but it does. It's happened to me twice tonight. So there you go. Right. 5 past 11. It'll be a long night. A long fucking night. Hearing the wave of wind coming. I can hear it in the distance and it just hits you. Now, 11:30. All as well. Four AM. Hey, fucking hell. Got my sleeping bag out anyway. It's getting too cold, I had to get it out. Still got my boots on, like. Get bad, yeah. Well, it's morning. It's about 8 AM. That's still work. I was going to show you outside, but I can't. I'm going to have to open that. I can see over towards the coast, and I can see it's quite rough, the waves and that. You can see them quite pronounced. It's very chilly, the wind, like compared to last night. It was there was no chill at all last night. The temperature gauge was reading about 12 degrees and there was no wind chill at all. It was the same as the temperature, but today it's there's a wind chill. Like, I think I might get my gauge out just to check. Got a wind chill of 3 degrees, 3.1 degrees. I thought it was pretty nippy, like. Snapped dynamo. Guy line snapped. That tent is a strong tent. A strong tent. Snapping dynamo and it's still fucking staying up. Time to say goodbye to Buckbarrow and Ophelia. I'm Daveswildcamping, greatest wild camper on earth.